Hey there, this is a short little video just if you are finding that you're sitting down a lot and that's starting to hurt your back, then this is a nice little sequence that you can do just to try and alleviate that and maybe help it get a little bit better. So let me know how it goes, but you could start off with a pillow or a block, yeah, either or is fine, and you're lying down onto your backs. And you can just place the pillow there underneath the lower back. So it's not on your spine, it's just on the lower back there, and you can let the knees fall in towards each other and rest your hands down by your side. So just take a few moments to let your eyes close and just start to breathe a little bit deeper. And as you start to breathe a little bit deeper and slow your breathing down, this will help all your muscles to just start to relax. And create a nice steady rhythm with your breathing. And you've got your hips a little bit higher, just giving your back a little bit of space. Okay, so all the vertebra can relax in this shape. Lower back is supported, and you're just getting that nice freedom there in your lower back. So start to, as you breathe in, make the belly expand with that breath in. And as you breathe out, draw your belly button back towards the spine. So you're feeling the strength of your core there. It's your core that's going to help support your back. Again, breathing in, belly expands. And then breathing out, draw the belly button back towards the spine. Last time like that, breathing in. And then breathing out, draw the belly button back. Okay, so now just lift the knees away from each other and walk your feet a little bit closer in towards each other. Take a big breath in. And as you breathe out, squeeze your belly button back, push through your feet and lift the hips up to the sky. And you're going to slide your block or your pillow away. And then very slowly start to lower your spine down. Yeah, so you're trying to feel each vertebra on the mat as you touch the floor. Big breath in, belly expands. As you breathe out, squeeze the belly button back, tucking your tail under, push through both feet, and then try and lift up, from almost like it's from the hip flexors here, squeezing the thighs up towards the sky. And then lower the spine down slowly, feel each of the vertebrae. Okay, and you're using your glutes, you're using your hamstrings, and you're stretching the fronts of the quads, the hip flexors. Last time like that, breathing in. And as you breathe out, belly button back, tuck your tail, push through the feet, and then lift the hips up to the sky. And then very slowly start to lower the spine down. So feeling each of the vertebrae touch the floor there. Okay, so then take your right leg up to the sky. Maybe just circle out that right ankle a little bit. And then place the right ankle on the front of the left thigh there, palms flat on the floor. See if you can squeeze the right knee open, and we're trying to create a bit of space there in that right hip. So very often if you're sat down for a long time, it's these hips that get tight, and then when the hips get tight, the back gets tight. See how this feels now. Could you bring your left thigh into your chest, keeping your right ankle on the front of that left thigh, and you're flexing your right foot to protect your knee. Okay? And then lower it back down. Now try that a few times, making sure your belly is engaging, so you're drawing your belly button back as you bring the left thigh in, and then lower it back down. Okay? Try it 2 more times. Squeezing the thigh in, feeling the stretch in the outer right hip, and then last time, squeezing the thigh in, and then placing it down. Good, we'll take that right leg all the way back up, and again, little circles there. And then pop the right foot onto the floor. Okay, so let's go for the other side. Left leg up to the sky. And we'll circle out that left ankle, see if you can get any stiffness out of the leg, calf and shin. And then circling the other way. And we'll place the left ankle now in front of that right thigh there. And you're flexing your foot. You're feeling that space there in the outside of the left hip. Yeah, seeing if that can help loosen up any tightness around your back. Big breath in. And as you breathe out, squeeze the right thigh in towards your chest. And then lower it back down. If this doesn't feel right for you, you can always just stay here. But as you breathe out, bring the right thigh into your chest. And then lower it back down. Really feel like you're pushing your left ankle into your right knee and then pulling the right knee in towards the left ankle. So you've got a little bit of resistance there. Last time, squeezing the right thigh in towards the chest. That's it, just see how that feels there. And then lower the right foot down. Okay, I'm going to take the left foot up to the sky, and again, little circles. Just see if we can stretch out anything that's stiff there. And then place both feet down onto the floor. So a little bit more into your hips. Palms flat, bring your right knee into your chest. Create a big circle with that right knee. So it might be a little bit clicky and a little bit clunky. See if you can just find a nice smooth pathway. And then we take the circle the other way. That's it. Okay, then from here, squeeze the right thigh into your chest. Squeeze the belly button back down towards the floor. Push your left foot and then try and lift up your hips, keeping that right thigh close towards the chest. Yeah, so firing up the hamstring, the glute, and strengthening your core. Lower it back down and try it one more time. Breathing in. Breathing out, push your left foot, tuck your tail, squeeze the right thigh into the chest. Feel the hamstring in the left leg, the glute. Now maybe it feels alright to hold it here and extend the right leg in line with the left. Tuck your tail, belly button back. And then you can lower the right foot onto the floor and then lower the spine down. Feel each of the vertebrae there. Okay, so again, palms flat. Left knee hugs into your chest. And then take the circle the other way. That's it. So you're seeing how it feels there in that left hip. Trying to find a nice smooth pathway. It might be clicky and clunky. And then take the circle the other way. That's it. Good. And then you can bring that left thigh into the chest, and you want to fire up the back of the hamstring and the glute, and then strengthen the core here to protect your back. So push down through your right foot. And as you breathe out, keep pushing down to that right foot as you lift the hips up, keeping the left thigh close to your chest. And then lower the spine down. Okay, and again, breathing in. And then breathing out, push through that right foot to lift the hip up, or both hips up. Yeah, keeping both hips level. And then lower down. Okay, and then last time, push through your right foot to lift the hips up to the sky. Now, if that felt too intense on the other side, just pop the left foot down. Otherwise, extend the left leg in line with the right leg. Feel the right hamstring, the right glute. And then lower the left foot to the floor and lower the spine down, vertebra by vertebra. Well done. Okay, bring your knees in. Wrap your arms around your shins and just rock from side to side. Now, if this is painful on your spine, you could always have a pillow underneath your back, and maybe you've got a nice carpeted floor so that it feels okay. And then take the hands behind your thighs and see if you can take the soles of the feet towards the sky. Draw the thighs either side of the rib cage there. Yeah. Now if you wanted to, if you could go further, you would take your right hand just outside your right foot, yeah, and your left hand just outside your left foot, and squeezing the thighs down there, either side of the rib cage. Yeah. If this is too much, hold on to the backs of the thighs. It will come, it will change. Good. Alright, let's release. And we're going to just let now the knees sort of come in line with the hips and the feet hang down by your bottom. Now if you hook your right hand over the top of your right knee and then push your left hand into the front of the left thigh. And you want to have your arms straight and you take a big breath in. Okay, and at the same time push the right knee into the right hand and don't let the leg move, and push the left thigh into the left hand. Try and keep the knees level there. And then release. Okay, now hang tight. We're going to do it 2 more times. So breathe in. And as you breathe out, belly button back. Push the right thigh or right knee into the right hand and push the left knee or left thigh, sorry, into the left hand. Okay, so you've got the left knee trying to move forwards and the right leg trying to move back. Relax. Try 1 more time. Breathe in. And then breathe out. Push right knee into the right hand, left thigh into the left hand. And you're kind of balancing out your pelvis here. And relax. So slide now. Left hand over the top of the left knee. Right hand pushing into the front of that right thigh. Big breath in, both arms straight. Okay, and as you breathe out, try and push the left knee into the left hand, but hold on to it, and then push the right thigh into the right hand. And release. Try it again, breathing in. Okay, and as you breathe out, push the left thigh, or left knee, sorry, into the left hand, right thigh pushing into the right hand. And release. Good. Last time, big breath in. And as you breathe out, try and push that left knee away and try and pull the right thigh in. And release. Excellent. Good. Bring the soles of the feet together. Rest the feet on the floor and just let your knees open. Try and tuck your tail under to lengthen your lower back and just let your arms rest up and over your head. So it's the complete counter pose to you sitting. Yeah, so you've got your hips open, you've got your chest open, you've got a nice stretch through the shoulder blades, and you can relax your face and relax your neck. Breathe in, belly expands, and breathe out, belly draws back. So feel free to press pause if you would like to stay here a little bit longer. But otherwise, you're going to bring your knees back up to the center. Just hook both hands over the tops of your knees. Keep your knees glued together and then create a little circle with the knees. Yeah, so it's nice little rocking, and you can really feel the massage on your lower back there. It's one of my favorites. Yes, and then take the circle the other way. And then keeping the hands on the knees, let the knees go out to the side and then back to the center. Okay, so you've got this nice little rotation through the knees now. So any last little bits of stiffness that might be in your hips, creating tension in your back, can start to move away. And then take the circle the other way. Okay. And then we're going to bring the knees to the center. And we'll let both knees fall to the right side. Now, if this feels too intense, just put a pillow underneath the right leg there so it doesn't go down too deep. But if it feels nice, look to your left hand and take a big breath in. And breathe out, draw your belly button back. Then we can bring the knees back into the center and we'll lower them towards the other side. And again, if it feels too intense, pop a block or a pillow underneath the left leg there. And you can look to the right arm, right hand, and you're breathing in, belly expands, body expands. And breathing out, belly draws back. Good. Okay, coming back to the center, rock and roll, so just massaging the spine. If that's too much, then you will just turn, just roll onto one side and come up to seated. Okay, and we'll just take the feet behind us, lay down onto the floor there, so hips to the heels, and reach your arms forwards into your child's pose shape. So now it might be a little bit of a pulling sensation on your lower back. If it is, come onto your forearms. If it feels alright, extend your arms out in front and forehead down towards the floor. Take a breath in and try and expand into the back of your body. And a long breath out. Come up onto all fours. And then just a few cat-cows. Okay, so let your belly drop. Draw the head and chest forwards to look up. And then tuck your tail under and round your back, chin to chest. I like to move side to side just to see what's happening. Again, let your belly drop, draw the head and chest forwards. And then breathe out, tucking your tail round your back, chin to chest. Okay, last time, belly drops, lift the head and chest up. And then breathe out, round your back, chin to the chest. Okay, come back to neutral spine, and then just see how it feels if you slide your right arm underneath your left arm, and you want to bring the side of the head to the floor. If that doesn't feel good, you could always have a pillow there. Yeah. You could always have a block there, and then see if it feels okay to extend your left fingers to the top of the mat. And you're trying to get a little bit of a twist here. So think about from the belly button and above, and looking underneath that left armpit to get deeper into the twist. Yeah, stretching out all that tightness and stiffness that you're experiencing in your backs. Okay. From there, release. Bring the left hand in, and then pick yourself back up. Do a little cat-cow just to reset that. And then we can change sides. So now left arm underneath your body to the right, side of the head to the floor, and then reach right fingers to the top of the mat there. If it feels okay without the pillow, then you can just have side of the head to the floor. And breathing in, and breathing out. Good. So untwist from there, coming back up. You can always stay as long as you like in those poses. Now this next one is a great counter pose to sitting down. So walk your hands forwards. Now maybe it's enough just to let the elbows fall to the floor there and let the chest fall to the floor. Yeah. Or maybe you could, the wider the hands are away from each other, the easier it is. Maybe you could let your chest fall to the floor, chin fall to the floor. Okay, now again, if that's too much, pillow underneath your chest can make it a little bit easier. Or wherever you are, you just want to feel that ski slope in your spine, that decompressing through the spine. Take a big breath in, and a long breath out. Excellent, guys. Start to walk your way back up. And another little cat-cow just to reset that. Belly drops, chest lifts up. And then breathe out, tuck your tail round your back, chin to chest. Okay, so we're just going to finish with a pigeon pose. Okay, so you're going to slide your right knee to your right wrist. And then move your right foot towards the left wrist. Okay. We can walk the back leg away now. That's it. And just see how that feels there through the right hip. Come onto your fingertips and lift your head and chest up. Push down through your left foot. And then breathe out and just fall forwards. Now maybe forearms is enough for you. Or maybe you could rest your head on your hands. Take a breath in, feel the belly expand and allow this right hip to open and hopefully free up any tension in your back. And then bring yourself up. Just see how it feels if you walk over towards the left side a bit. Maybe forearms can come to the floor, but see if you can get a little bit of stretch through that right side there. Beautiful. Okay. Walking your way back up. Now this is a little option. Just see how this goes for you. You could bend in your left leg. We're trying to get through the front of this thigh and hip, maybe even get into the psoas there, which will attach to your back, maybe has become a little bit tight. And you can reach back, and you could also catch hold with a strap or a scarf. Squeeze the heel into the bottom there. Push down through that left knee to try and get the stretch through the front of that hip. Nice, guys. Well done, release. Tuck your back toes and then take your right foot to the back, bend your knees and wiggle your hips from side to side. And then we'll just bring the left knee to the left wrist, left foot towards the right wrist, and we'll slide the back leg away. Good. Walk your hands back. You want to try and feel now the stretch through the front of this right thigh, right hip. You don't want to be arching your back too much here. So maybe that pillow goes underneath the hip. Yeah, this is all about you just exploring what feels good for you. Yeah, if it doesn't feel right, then come out of it. You can walk the hands forwards, maybe come onto your forearms. And just relax and breathe. Just try and let the muscles stretch and ease. And walking your way back up. And then see if it feels all right just to move over towards the right side. Maybe come down onto your forearms and breathe into that left side. None of this do you want to be arching your lower back. You're always kind of tucking the tail under to minimize the arch of the lower back. Good. Okay, then walking your way back up. Yeah, so we can take the pillow away or the block away if it's there. And then maybe we go into this little stretch. If the pillow was good there, keep it there. Left hand just inside your left leg. Right heel comes to the bottom. And you could just be there, that's enough. Or maybe you can squeeze the heel in and work on pushing down through the right knee to get the stretch through the quad. Maybe seeing if we can get into that hip flexor and maybe towards the psoas. One more breath. Lovely, guys. Awesome. Release. Good. Just fall onto one hip there and then bring the legs forward. So we've now got one heel in front of the other. If it's really tough for you, have pillows to support your knees or blocks to support your knees. Fingertips either side of you. Breathe in, lift up, and then breathe out. It's the only forward fold you're going to do. Walking your hands forwards. Just seeing if you can feel that through your hips. And notice we want to try and not be hunched here. So we want to try and be lengthened so we can feel that in the hips. Yeah, take a big breath in and a long breath out. Good. Okay, walking your way back up. Bring the other leg in front now. That's it. So you're going to feel it more in the hip of the leg that's in front. Breathing in, try and get that lift up. Maybe you just stay here, getting that space in your hips. Maybe you come down to your forearms, or maybe you get all the way down. Yeah. You've got to listen to your body. And start to walk your way back up. And hopefully you've found a little bit of space in your body. Everything feels a little bit warmer. It's going to take, quite a few sessions if you have got
something going on with your back to try and release any of that tension that's deep within your hips and your psoas and your spine. But hopefully it helps. So maybe if you could do it every day for the next few days and see if it helps. And also, top tip is to stand up, move around after every 15 minutes. So if you're sat at your desk or your dining room table, get up and move every 15 minutes just to shake everything up a bit. Thank you.